have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back, Bills Mafia, and welcome into another edition of the top 10 Buffalo Bills draft targets that the Bills need to draft. We are on the final episode, and we are on draft day, and I'm so excited because this is the lead up into the NFL draft. So let's start it off with a massive human being that the Buffalo Bills need to draft, and this is my final player on the list of players that the Bills need to draft, and this is the guy that number 30 pick is going to be used on. This is my final selection for the Buffalo Bills with that 30th pick. So with the 30th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills will select Kenneth Grant out of the University of Michigan. This is a massive human being at 6'4", 331 pounds. I've mentioned before, and I know darn well that everybody on Nickel City Mafia has talked about Kenneth Grant a lot. He ran the 40-yard dash at 4.95 seconds at the combine. He is a massive, massive, massive human being. I've mentioned that before, but his overall rating is 87.6, and he has been a dominant force in the Big Ten trenches for years, and this is a guy that you need to be aware of. Let's go over his NFL draft profile. The evolution of Kenneth Grant from an unheralded three-star recruit to a dominant force along Michigan's defensive line mirrors his trademark bull rush, steady, powerful, and ultimately impossible to ignore. After arriving in Ann Arbor as a raw 360-pound talent, Grant reshaped his body and refined his technique while maintaining the freakish athleticism that made Michigan's staff view him as a gift from the football gods. The Maryville, Indiana native junior campaign showcased his full potential as he racked up 32 tackles, 6.5 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks, while earning second-team All-Big Ten honors. Grant's journey to the top of NFL draft boards accelerated during the Michigan's 2023 national championship run, where he emerged as more than just a space-eating nose tackle. His viral moment came against Penn State, chasing down running back Katron Allen from behind, a play that perfectly encapsulates his rare blend of mass and mobility. He followed that up with a junior season that saw him set Michigan's all-time record for pass breakups by a defensive lineman while anchoring one of college football's most dominant defensive fronts. Beyond the highlight reel plays, Grant's sustained impact shows in details the consistent push on passing downs, the disciplined gap control, and the surprising range to make plays outside the tackle box. His combination of test numbers, 4.95 40-yard dash at 339 pounds, and game film has scouts revisiting their initial projections of him as merely a two-down run stuffer. Let's go over some of his strengths, and he is one of the most athletic freaks that you're going to find in the NFL draft. He made Bruce Feldman's list at number 46 in 2022, and he wrote, at 6'4", 360 pounds, he ran a sub 540. Jim Harbaugh told The Athletic this month. Ben Herbert, the University of Michigan's strength coach, who has trained more than his share of freaks, said Grant has incredible traits and is likely to be a number one freak down the line if he applies himself. He has impressive quick first step, putting immediate pressure on offensive linemen and quarterbacks. He has a natural leverage advantage with compact frame and powerful base, excels at resetting the line of scrimmage in one-on-one situations. He has a developed pass rush repertoire, including swim, rip, and club and spin moves. Doesn't rely solely on bull rush despite powerful advantage. He is a quick processor who recognizes blocking schemes and adjusts, particularly effective reading and defeating downfield blocks. He has active hands in passing lanes. School record setter for pass breakups by a defensive lineman shows awareness when rush stalls. 3 years of high-level production against elite competition, proven performer in the biggest moments and biggest games. His special teams value as an interior rusher on field goal blocking units. He has blocked multiple kicks in high school, showing natural timing. Some of his weaknesses include his pad level rising too often off the snap. He's negated natural leverage advantage and allowing blockers to get under his pads. He needs to maximize his length and extension. Too often allows blockers into his frame rather than using arms to separate competition. His pass rush impact runs hot and cold. He flashes dominance but can disappear for stretches when initial move is stopped. He is susceptible to reach blocks and outside zones. His lateral agility doesn't match exceptional straight line speed, and his weight management could be an ongoing issue as he's played between 339 and 360 pounds in college, and the effectiveness dipped when he was at the higher end. But a summary of Kenneth Grant is that he's going to be a rack shop in the right system. The film shows a defender who already dominates one-on-one blocks and has the raw tools to develop into a legitimate three-down force. What jumps off the screen to me is how he consistently wins the leverage battle against top competition. Watch his film against Ohio State's interior line for evidence of his ceiling. The athleticism isn't just testing numbers. His pursuit angles and closing speed show up repeatedly in the critical moments. A 4-3 team running multiple fronts will maximize his skill set, letting him shoot gaps on early downs while developing his pass rush would be ideal for his developmental path. The flashes are there. His club rip combination against Penn State was NFL caliber, and his swim move is already polished enough to threaten guards. His ability to stack and shed while maintaining gap control will translate day one, but his pass rush upside separates him from typical nose tackles in this class. The tape against Nebraska and USC really sealed it for me. This is the first-round talent who's barely scratched his ceiling. His combination of power at the point of attack and freakish closing speed creates mismatches against both power and zone blocking schemes. Watch his hand placement improve throughout the season. This is a player ascending at the right time who's shown he can dominate against NFL caliber competition. What are your thoughts on the Buffalo Bills drafting Kenneth Grant with the 30th pick in the NFL draft? Let me know in the comments below. Well, that's a wrap from the War Room Mafia. Whether it's a sleeper pick, a blockbuster trade, or a future legend in the making, we've got it all covered right here on Nickel City Mafia. So if you bleed red, white, and Bills blue, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a move from One Bills Drive. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and as always, go Bills.